Hey, welcome back to Sales Made Easy. This is Tom at Sales Made Easy, and feel free to email me, but please subscribe if you get something out of this. And so today I want to talk a little bit about, probably for salespeople, one of the biggest, I would say, tools I learned the hard way that helped me grow as a salesperson. You know, we look for all these tricks and techniques of things that can, give me that fast close or that fast turnaround. And while that's nice, and it's good to get some new techniques and see if you can use them, I think a bigger thing to look at is maybe some long-term effects. And one of the things I'll tell you that I think is the biggest thing that salespeople should do, probably don't do, is debrief yourself. Do a debrief after every call. And that doesn't mean it's got to be a big formal thing, but get a book or a journal that you can put in your car and just debrief yourself after a call. And just when you get back in your car or you get off the phone, you can just write down something. What question should I have asked that I didn't ask? What did they ask me that before I responded too quick before finding out why they asked me that question? And maybe debrief yourself on what personality this person was, or debrief yourself on where you got emotional during the sales call. I believe there's always times we get emotional during the sales call. When did that happen to you? If you can find your triggers, you can get the emotion out of the sales call, which you need to do. But debrief yourself and don't wait, because we are rational animals. We rationalize things. I can get out of a sales call and go, boy, did I blow that one. And then by the time I get back to my office, I go, I don't think I was that bad. I think they were just bad, So right when you're done, debrief yourself and just think about what you could have done different. How could you have reacted different? What questions should you ask that you didn't ask? And what you're really doing is training your brain to put those questions into your head and to think more intellectually instead of getting caught up in the moment. And it's really changing a behavior. That's all you're doing is trying to change behavior. And changing a behavior takes time. You don't just say, I'm going to do a new behavior and do it. You don't say, okay, I'm going to start asking more questions. We read these books. We got to qualify more. And you read it and go, that's a great idea. But then putting that into your life is tough. So if you debrief yourself, just sit there after the sales call. And if you do this, what happens is, you'll just learn all about yourself and you will grow as a salesperson. Now, once you get there and you start doing that, the real magic happens. And this is the tougher part, where you actually call somebody and debrief somebody when you're done with the call. In other words, call another salesperson and say, hey, when I get done with the sales call, I'm going to call you. Call your sales manager. That's what they're there for. Call your sales coach. Call your friend. Call anybody, somebody in the office, and say, hey, look, I need to debrief this call. And tell these people ahead of time, all they can do when you ask them to debrief a call is all they can do is ask these questions. So what should you have done? Because it'll make you think. So if I get on a call and I call my admin and say, look, I just got out of a call and I don't think it went well. And all she got to do is say, what should you have done? I probably should have asked this and this and this. What else should you have done? And all she got to do is ask that 3 or 4 times to me. And my brain, our brains are very good, will interpret that and say, well, I probably should have done this and this and this. And that's where magic really starts to happen. So if you really want to get good and really start getting better at sales, learn to debrief yourself. And I got to tell you, it's interesting. I love to play golf. And the thing is, if you watch pro golfers, right? You watch a pro golfer, when they're done making a swing, when they hit the ball and it goes a little right or a little left, one of those two things, what happens is if you watch them, they stand back over where they swung, they do a little bit of a swing, and they're debriefing themselves. What went wrong in that swing? Why did I twist my wrist that way? Why did I do this? And you watch it, every pro golfer, and these guys make millions of dollars, and they debrief themselves. Here we're scratching away trying to make $100,000. We got to debrief ourselves. And hey, if nothing else happens, you can always do this. Here's the person to debrief yourself. If you can't find anybody else, call your dog up and debrief with your dog, because your dog will help you more than anybody else. Because they'll just sit you and look at you going, why are you looking at me? Why are you doing that? So today's lesson, debrief yourself. And if you're a sales manager, debrief your salespeople, right? Tell them, hey, give me a call when you're done with the sales meeting and I'll debrief you. But it's all about debriefing. So that's it for today. I hope you got something out of today. Please hit subscribe if you want to join us. Hopefully I'll give you some lesson every day. And also if you need any help, Tom at salesmadeeasy.com or join my LinkedIn page. Thanks everybody. Have a great weekend.